Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Age of Engineering. What did I get myself into? What did I get Delcar into?
Oh.
Phoenix, enjoys this stuff. Dragon Racer enjoys this stuff, but I think me and Delcar are just gonna die
I thought I
first.
was a masochist. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Welcome to Soprania with the emphasis on pain.
Yeah.
Soprania.
Hey, it's a spider with mobends. I love spiders with mobends. Last episode, you saw us not get very far. Where did we get to last episode?
I don't know where the episode broke, so
Yeah, I don't remember exactly because we didn't even get to. We hadn't even made it to steel yet at the end of the episode. That we made that last stream, and I've streamed for 4 hours twice in a row. Y'all should come join the streams too, by the way. Mixer, mixer.com/Saffron or saf.link/mixer. I still like to use the saf.link ones because I'm able to track the analytics on those a lot easier than the other ones. So I can see if people are actually going places. Hopefully they're going places. But yeah, a lot of stuff's been done. We got a smeltery. I don't remember if we had that last time. Actually, I think we did. We had the smeltery by the end of the first episode.
I'm not sure it was a 5-story smeltery, but
No, it wasn't a 5-story smeltery, but it was a smeltery. Let's see if I can get up on top of a roof somewhere. Parkour for the win. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see a little bit more. I mean, I guess I could have climbed to the top of the smeltery. That works too. Actually, yeah, let's go do that. Must eat some rice bread. You're going to notice my HUD is a little bit different. I'm using RPG HUD. It seems to be having an issue with the hunger and health part of it. I really should get some slime boots. Don't we have that technology now?
yeah, only 2 steel ingots because this pack.
Okay. Only 2 steel ingots too, huh? Yeah.
That was a half hour of Silent Phoenix's time I used for my boots.
Yeah. Hey, there's a spider on top of our first workshop. Okay, so yeah, the farms have been modified into larger farms. A couple of the buildings have been removed, so the village doesn't look as much like a village anymore. We've got 2 new buildings. That's going to be the main workshop there, I believe, and then that's going to be the storage. We also have another portal that we managed to get to, because we managed to get to steel at the end of the last stream, which was awesome. There's spawn. There's a place where somebody's dug out a lot of sand and left a big wall of it over there.
Guilty.
We've got basically a nice little tree farm going over there, and that's also where our rubber is, right there. There's a few little... What? What are you saying sorry about?
Accidentally hit the car.
Oh, okay.
Accidentally with a shuriken in the back.
You'll also notice that I added picture-in-picture in over here, which is helping with the stream, but at the moment, I'm not going to use it for this particular episode, this update episode. I think the episodes of Age of Engineering, at least at this moment, are going to be shorter, just update videos.
Till we get to really fascinating stuff.
Till we get to where we're doing more stuff, more automation, more of all of that, and then I'll show off what we're doing and how we did it. Whoa. Somebody just hit the floor up there hard enough that something fell off my ceiling onto my desk. I wish they'd stop stomping. Ugh. Sorry about that interruption. Now I'm coming down the ladder and almost died. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really need the boots. So yeah, inside we have... Well, we did. It's being moved over to the other workshop. So I guess it's already started.
Speaking of move, any objection to the coke oven going over behind in the corner by the storage?
No, that's fine.
Might want to make a second one though.
Too late. So yeah,
Definitely.
We had a coke oven here. And then we have the IC2 stuff here. So we got a generator going here, the electric heater with a single coil in it, creating heat for the blast furnace. And the compressor is creating the cans of air, which are going in here to be used. And then what else are we using? We have a metal former somewhere that makes it a little bit easier to make the steel. Or is it required to make the steel?
Well, the metal former was required to make the steel plates because you can't.
Oh, yeah, that was so you didn't have to use the hammer to do it, because then it would require 2 ingots of steel to make a single plate. Because you can make it with a hammer. It's just very resource wasteful, considering how hard steel is to make. It's better not to do that. Right? Or am I remembering wrong?
No, you're right. It's much more efficient to use the metal former.
Let's see, if we look at steel ingot, that's probably the wrong one. Let's see. There's too many in the list here. Which one is the one we actually end up with? Industrial craft.
Base materials.
Oh, there's the base metals? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't think everything is showing up properly in the JEI. But yeah, to get the steel, you have to. I mean, you can use. Let's see, there should be uses of the hammer. That might take care of it. Huh, even that's not showing. I swear I saw the steel yesterday. I may be imagining things. So you might not even be able to make the steel ingots or the steel plates using the, that was it, the plates.
Yeah, you cannot make steel plates with the hammer.
Steel plate from industrial craft cannot be made with a hammer. Yep, because we were looking up dense steel plates. That's what it was. So yeah, you actually have to use the metal former to make the steel plates from the steel ingots. Okay. Thought you could do it with a hammer and it would just take a lot, because steel is, takes a while in here. It's not really that it's expensive, it's that it's time consuming. Everything in Age of Engineering is time consuming.
One steel ingot in the blast furnace requires a full 5 minutes.
Yeah. And you'll also notice that you're hearing Silent Phoenix here. Been a while since he's been on one of my videos.
You've got to change your name. The Phoenix previously known as Silent.
You gonna make a symbol? Oh wait, never mind. I'm supposed to design that symbol, so I might want to shut up now. But yeah, I forgot to mention Delcar, obviously, is with me. Dragon Racer is on the server with me. Silent Phoenix is on the server with me.
Today we have Talking Phoenix and Silent Dragon Racer.
Basically, yes. So I believe that is everything that we've done. It's really easy to do update videos on the beginning of Age of Engineering, because I really don't think there's much more that we've done. There is some automation going on here, as you can see. We did manage to make transfer nodes. What is the recipe for transfer nodes? Because I didn't actually make those. I believe Hip was the one that got those going.
Hip or Drag.
Yeah, those are still basically okay. Transfer pipes require hopper ducts, and those require, you know, aluminum and planks, and the recipes are not the easiest in the world, but at least they were something that were within our range. So we've got those going, and that makes it so that way the compressor can make the canned air, goes into the blast furnace, and the blast furnace lets out the used up cans of air, and they go through here by using filters, which is awesome. And somebody put a hopper on here so we can keep the stuff going, and then we use coal coke in the generator because it makes sense because we're making coal coke elsewhere. So where are we moving the coke oven to?
I've got it in the corner. I'm going to double it up, maybe triple it up. I've got enough room here. We're in the corner next to the storehouse. I've got enough room to pipe 3 or 4 simultaneously. And since the firewood axe, as I complained previously, doesn't make charcoal, I've been making charcoal in the... Yeah, now that we've got steel, but that's still going to be expensive, Dragon Racer. I'm going to keep making charcoal in these, build up the creosote that way also.
Okay.
I've got a stack of creosote barrels already. These are all full. They hold 12,000 units, so we've got quite a bit of creosote. If it can be used as a fuel source, I'll move those down into the basement.
And then some of our thanks for the follow, Tomzo21. Some of our goals at the moment. I am currently streaming, of course. You can tell from the overlays and such. Some of our goals at the moment are to work towards bees, because the bee stuff takes forever. What was the other one we're going to work towards because it takes forever? Calculator. That's right. We need to get the basically we need to get cobblestone processing into all the different parts and stuff for calculator. And actually doing so makes calculator a lot easier because there are parts and stuff that you can get from there that take forever to craft that you wouldn't actually have to craft. So that will be useful, is doing some auto processing of the calculator stuff from cobblestone, and then of course getting the bees going because they take forever, because we're not adding dentistry to this pack. I'm going to regret saying that later. I know this for a fact, but I'm telling myself now we're not adding it to the pack. No, I won't. No, I will not, Dragon Racer. I will not. Must learn how to automate bees other ways, because I know it's possible. Everybody's being quiet because they think
it's possible. It usually doesn't require an empowerer from actual editions.
Dark Preacher said I managed to get nether stars from calculator. No wither needed. Yeah, you can get some pretty cool stuff from calculator.
Sick man.
So
he did his pack solo.
Yeah, he did his pack solo. So yeah, Direwolf 20 did it solo too, but he added stuff like dentistry.
Oh my god, the sheer number of ums.
Hey. All right, so yeah, I think that will be our goal between, well, I say those are our goals, is to get started on those things, but whenever you look at, what was it you were looking up the recipe for earlier, Delcar?
What was the most fun one we looked at, though, Silent? One of the teleporters. Look at that recipe. Show that to everyone on screen. The RF Tools teleporter.
Oh, yeah.
That'll give you a taste of the joy we're all experiencing.
Yeah, a lot of the people on that watch this are going to understand what's going on here. But where's that? There it is. The matter receiver.
Quantum storage is also a fun one to look at.
The matter receiver requires telepad blocks from Ender.io, Duo the Void buckets, machine frame, a teleporter from Industrial Craft 2, and a rod of return from Ender.io. And then each one of those have had their recipes altered also. Basically. I mean, like, octadic capacitor. It's kind of tough normally, right? Oh, this isn't that hard. I mean, it's just the vibrant alloy and the glowstone. It's the normal recipe, right? And then we get to the basic capacitor. And the basic capacitor requires copper electron tubes from forestry and empowered Restonio crystals from actually additions and enriched gold ingots from calculator. Yeah. It's going to take a while. But just to get into...
never complain about Rise of the Pack again.
But just to get into bees... What is the thing that you looked up earlier that you were...
We need a carpenter to build an apiary.
Right. So to get the apiary, you have to have an impregnated casing, which means a carpenter, which means bronze ingots and a sturdy casing.
Should be no problem. Sounds good so far. But wait, there's more.
Sturdy casing requires an empowerer with bronze item casings, a bronze plate, and bronze gears, and a bronze large plate. That's a lot of bronze. So, yeah. It's going to be a little while before we start on these things. So that's going to be the goal. Whether it's actually done before the next episode or not is a completely different story. But I will definitely show you the progress on what we've done it so far at that point. But this is the reason why I have friends helping me this time. Unlike, crazy people like the Dark Preacher who does it on his own. Which you should go watch his series on it, by the way. Definitely go watch Dark Preacher's series on it.
I'd start a series on a solo run, but it would sound like Gordon Ramsay.
Trunk said, "You always need a carpenter for apiaries." Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a problem. It was the sneaky switch on the sturdy casing.
Yeah, it was making the carpenter is the hard part. Hey, just
Don't
because
forget the 2 million RF required for the Empower as well.
Oh yeah, the 2 million RF, which means more resources to create the actual RF. So yeah. Now the great thing is, I mean, this is like awesome here. If you look up creative, there is a recipe for the creative vending upgrade in storage drawers. I mean, that's just amazing, right? You can make this, and then you look at the recipe. That is the recipe that is going to... That is the end goal of this entire pack, is making the creative vending upgrade, basically. And that requires a creative fluid tank, 2 of them from Neotech, 2 creative gas tanks from Mechanism, 4 basic bins with 4,096 items of different things in them, including manual and ingot, iridium ore, scented paneling, and HDPE pellets. The gas tanks, even though they say they're empty, they actually require something also, if I remember correctly. Same thing with the fluid tanks. And then octobal compressed cobblestone. So, yeah, we need to get started on a lot of this stuff like now, just to be able to have it later. So, that's going to be the title of this episode, is Start It Now. Basically what we have to do. But yeah, so I think that is enough for updating you on what's going on with Age of Engineering. If you have not played the pack, I do recommend it with friends. If you don't do it with friends, you are a masochist.
And if you do it with friends, you might have less friends.
Yeah, I may lose Delcar and Phoenix and Dragon.
Oh no, I'm sick. I'm sick in the head.
Trunk says, "We need to start this now. Continue standing around outside." Yes, I'm Saf. What do you expect? Sheesh. All right, thanks.
Really
Huh?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I was asking Silent what he's making now.
Oh, I don't know. What is Silent making now?
I'm just doing a bit of processing of ores in the smeltery. That was all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because I could use another night sign plate to try and recover this darn axe.
Dark Preacher says AoE is like a game of Monopoly. Oh, thanks, Trunks. I don't expect much. Sheesh, that way I'm not ever disappointed. So why is AOE like a game of Monopoly, Preacher? We'll end the episode on that. Words to live by, Trunks. This is true. I mean, I agree. Wow, they're just being loud up there. It can tear apart friendships, duh. Yeah. Monopoly can do that. Okay. So, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saf.
I am still Delcar.
I've been Phoenix.
Dragon Racer's been Dragon Racer. And you've been told how bad this is going to be. Yeah.
Oh, that'll bring him back.